to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The energy in this city has been palpable this week. It's always a fantastic tournament. We can't wait to bring all the action to you. Now to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
A 7-footer right here. And that putt will end up short. And that should secure the par on this one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. The second hole at player Sayona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
All right, bold. I like this play.
This one's for birdie. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The third hole at player Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Opting for the 6-iron. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green.
like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. And he needs this to save par.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for second. As we get to the fourth hole, Rich, the big bomber's eyes just light right up.
Oh, it's going to tempt the long players, isn't it, to take a rip at it? But they got to be aware of that water and sand that comes into play down the left-hand side. If you bail out to the right-hand side, just have a short little second shot, but you got a green that's tiny in size with all kinds of movement on it.
Well struck. This putt is of 9 feet. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The fifth hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, certainly makes up for what little was on option at the fourth.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 14-footer.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
Ooh. This is a par putt. And that putt will drop. Well done. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. The sixth hole at Playa Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
So close. Lining up the birdie putt here. And that finds him in a share of second. Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons, I see, off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Not sure if that one came out of the center of the putter.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
Yeah, strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers down the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right. And a little bit long, you're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. 14 feet to the cup. John, what's the line on this putt?
This is pretty straight. Might move a little bit to the left.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Is currently sitting in 2nd. The final hole of the front 9 at Playa Sayona requires a very long and well-carried drive.
Just waste area down to the right hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
Well played, mate. From around 140 yards here. Just one stroke back and right in it. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back 9.
We're grabbing a share of the lead going into the final 9 holes. This is exciting stuff. This is exactly the position you want to be in.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. A 9-foot chance here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 11th hole at Playa Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. His second shot here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Holding steady in first place after that one. Yes, the 12th hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, is just another stunner.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
Putting for birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's disappointing.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. Over to 13, and the peninsula of this pleasant golf course comes into play.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Putting for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And it's a 1-stroke par far for our leader over the field. The 13th hole at Players Sayona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love the design and use of taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible. It just makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, over to 15 we go at Players Sayona, and it is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This looks pretty tiny, this. This has got some intent. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. The 16th hole, we turn away from the ocean, Rich, and head back towards the clubhouse.
Yes, finally something not going back into the ocean. Just some bunkers on the right-hand side off the tee they have to worry about. But a second shot into a quote-unquote island green there, but this time surrounded by sand. It's a difficult par 4 for sure, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
All right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, that's a ripper.
Beautifully played chip for birdie.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waist bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. 15 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Good looking putt. Just missing the birdie there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And as you step on the 18th tee at Players Sayona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
And what a wonderful way to finish. Again, just a picturesque par 3. Water left, so the bunker and the waste area on the right is going to see a lot of action. Players will be delighted to walk off this par 3 with a par 3.
Here we go. If he can chip this in, he'll win the tournament. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have. And what a feeling that is as the putt goes down. It's a championship victory.
Just continually impresses week in and week out. So good. Every single part of this player's game is spot on at the moment.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.